So today we are going to be taking you through some of Liverpool's oldest subways. Now we're going to kick things off at Queen's Drive today and the Rocket. So the Rocket and the M62 is the terminus or the start of the M62, but we'll get onto that a little bit later. So a good mate of mine told me that there's a tunnel, a subway that runs under the M62 and it's quite extensive. So I've checked it out and yes, now I do love my old subways and pathways and public footpaths and all that. So I'm just going to meet up with Eric. I'm supposed to be somewhere in this park as well today. So I'm supposed to be meeting up with him and we're going to take you along on our journey through some of Liverpool's oldest, whoa, that's not a subway. Subways. Right, so we start our journey just off Queen's Drive and the first of many subways. So just across the road there is Broad Green Hospital, just for reference. What's this here? Scousers for Palestine. It's only a short one, this.
Stump on Israel. Someone got stump spelling Israel there.
Stop Israeli. Yeah. Oh yeah, genocide, free Palestine. Trust no one. Fake bitches. Be peaceful. Tell people you love them. So this now takes us across the road to Broad Green Hospital. We need to be crossing the road, I think, mate. Just at the end of Thomas Lane. Take a look how old that sign is. All the original light fittings obviously not working. So we're now heading down towards the Rocket. This is the start of the flyover just here. Just there. Right, so we're just at the Rocket and there's the flyover. Now originally this used to be a roundabout in the 60s and now it's just pure craziness. So we're going to walk up here now and onto our second subway.
Second tunnel.
Like, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that beauty. All original tilings.
Yeah. Getting excited about this, aren't we, George?
Love it. What, you don't fall?
Yeah, fell there, see that?
No, you did fall. You didn't nearly fall, you did fall. Quick little read of the art graffiti. So it says, "Say no to the Dangerous Dogs Act." Look at that though. I absolutely love anything like this. There you go, just in case you didn't know what it was. It is a subway. Right, so under we go. Take my sunglasses off for the full effect. Once again, we are blessed by some lovely graffiti.
Apparently, they're telling my followers that I'm live. Never done this before.
Have a good effing day. Blessings are on the way. I like that, it rhymed.
Asterisks.
Scout power.
That's cool, isn't it?
Stay strong.
Hey, you ever done that? That is cool. I like that.
Munich 58. So we've got a choice here. Now they go up there. Nice little feature in the middle. So what we've got there is the M62, and what we've got here is the flyover, and what we've got here is some absolutely amazing brickwork. Look at it. Absolutely bloody love it. It's like a bloody maze. So we've got the Rocket pub straight ahead there. And we've got the flyover just here. All in its concrete gloriness. It's cold, isn't it? They dampeners then? Do you reckon they're dampeners?
Yeah.
Railway just over there. Right, now we continue on towards the Rocket pub. And then basically we can access the 62 and then up onto Queen's Drive this way. Obviously the Rocket pub is just there. So what have we got here? Here's our first sign. Basically just saying CCTV cameras operate in this area. So we've just come into the car park of the Rocket pub, and we were just wondering, was this once part of like a slip road or something? And it was later changed, only because, I mean, we've got a crash barrier here, but I reckon it's for the railway, which is over yonder, which is over there. And we've got like some sort of curb here, maybe, I don't know. But we're a bit unsure about this one, so if anyone does know, can you please drop a comment below? I don't know actually. There's an old light just there, but that used to be a petrol station. So right, so Tom Flynn has a big cock, and so does Danny Evan. So here we are under the M62. Now this motorway is the start or the end of the M62, and it starts at junction 4, and there's good reason for that. Now a guy called Graham Shankland, and there's something called the Shankland plan in the 60s. So what happened with it was, he wanted to basically extend this motorway right in to Liverpool city centre, but it never came. Right, so if it was constructed as intended, Rodney Street would have been replaced by an elevated motorway. The Anglican Cathedral would have been adjacent to a massive grade separated junction. A motorway would have pummeled its way through the middle of the Baltic Triangle, and the three graces on the waterfront would have been cut off from the city centre properly by a major road construction. So there we have it, M62 at the Rocket flyover is junction 4. Now junction 1 obviously would have been in town, but can you imagine this network of like this motorway carrying on all the way into town, just right through the heart of the city centre, and ending, I think it was on the Strand or something like that. Yeah, so we're just going to make our way now up to the main sort of tunnel or subway in this video, which is Rimmer Avenue. Right, so we're now at a place called Roby Road, and we're just coming up to another place called Rimmer Avenue. Now this originally was going to be the original video, but it was too short for the video, so all that what you've seen just then came later on. So I've got to thank Mr. pickThorne for this little lead, and we're now going to take it into a tunnel, the subway underpass that goes under the M62 again, but this one I think is absolutely massive. Now back in the day when the M62 was extended, all this motorway that is just sort of over yonder there was never there. It was just houses, and they just basically ploughed right through Bowden Park and extended the motorway. I do believe it was from Tarbuck Island up to the Rocket. So we're now just approaching Rimmer Avenue, and we're going to take it underneath the M62 in one of these 1970s subways. Don't get run over. Right, so Rimmer Ave is just there, and there's two ways into this subway. This one is a little bit of a short one. So just for reference, That looks dark, doesn't it? That looks dark. So the M62 is just over yonder. So this is the first, well, this is one of the ways in. So we're going to take a walk down here now. And there's another way in just over there, which is slightly bigger. Right, so the other side of Rimmer Avenue is this. This is another way into this subway. Say disabled access, and you got some steps just over there, and then there's your main tunnel entrance just there. Right, under the M62 we go. This is quite a long one, this, and it's quite dimly lit as well. There's a sign there saying no cyclists. It's quite dark, isn't it? There we go. Spin that around. I just love the way it's just like unchanged.
You want you are on Instagram, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because I've tagged you, so we'll go on your page.
Right, so I like the way it just hasn't been changed in all the years it was built. All the original brick tiles still in situ, just painted and graffitied up as per usual. And this one, I do believe, was done by local children. And it is a lovely mosaic ruined by someone who's bloody put faggot on it.
Did you know about that?
With this?
That's pretty cool, that really. You think
I'd heard about it, but I've just...
That's pretty cool, that.
It is good, like, isn't it? LMS.
That is fair. I want to just walk past it.
Yeah, it's nice, like, nicely detailed. Kind of reminds me of the St. John's subway. So who's this here? Someone, I won't say the name, touches children.
Where?
On that wall there. I won't say his name just in case. Yeah.
Slander.
So we're coming up now towards the end, which is a ramp and a big staircase. Right, so that one was the M62 one. Look at that, it's a beast, that, isn't it? Just look at that. You don't see many like this now. Right, so that was the end of that one, and I do believe there is one more. So we're now going to take a walk up to somewhere called Pilch Lane, and I do believe there's another subway. I don't think it's as big as this one, but it will be included in the video. Right, so now we're on to Pilch Lane. This is only a short one, this one. I think it leads over to the golf course. Again, set of steps and disabled access to the right. There we go. And it's just this little short one underneath Pilch Lane. Same style lights, same tiles on the wall. This is just painted all just white. Got zero graffiti in this one. Right, so now you join me on Greystone footbridge. Now what I'm going to do is going to put a picture up now of what this used to look like before the M62 was extended. Now a big thanks to John Wild for supplying me with this photograph. So that is what it looks like now. I'm going to whack a photograph up of what it used to look like before it was extended down to the rocket. Pretty cool little bridge. I think it's sort of designed to make it look like you're walking through like a prison court or something like that. But yeah, very, very busy motorway this. So we're at the end of the M62, and now it is from here right up to Leeds. I think it's a couple of 100 miles maybe, but yeah, cool. Right, so here we go. Knowsley Council. Greystone Bridge was officially opened by the Worshipful the Mayor of Knowsley, Councillor Edna Finneran, on the 18th of November 2015. Right, so just on Barham Park Road, there's another one as well, which I forgot to mention before. So I'm just going to walk down here now. So literally, that is the M62 there. And you can see those two telly screens that you normally get at the end. That's where we are. So this one goes under a railway arch. What's that? Barham Park Road. We'll go down here first. '62 above. You can hear all the bangs, where all the joins are. Cars and lorries going over them. Oh, there's a tunnel all closed off there. I think this is actually part of the loop line, to be fair, like, there's another one just up there. Ah yeah, so this is part of the loop line, but I just thought I'd add it because it goes underneath the M62, so pretty cool. Is that just another little arch? Oh yeah, it's just gated off. There's another one as well. Seen better days. Keep at that. Right, so that was a look at possibly, I'd say it's probably Liverpool's longest subway. Maybe not the oldest, I don't know, but technically you could probably argue it's not in Liverpool. It's in Roby. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's cool as anything. Yeah, this is just proper getting like Clockwork Orange vibes off this one, and yeah, I love it, absolutely love it. So thank you very much, Mr. pickThorne, for putting me onto this. And I've just been speaking to Eric there actually, and just wondered, does it flood when there's really heavy rain? Because it just slopes down, and there's no drainage, I don't think, down there. So interesting. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and me and probably him will catch you in the next adventure.